Good afternoon and welcome to today's Charts of the Day video. It's Tuesday, so we're going to be talking about our mega caps, but also remind me, that's a little bit of a joke, and we'll cover the two recent additions to our wave setups table at the end as well. So wanted to look at NVDA because of course it reports earnings tomorrow, and that means we'll get another dose of all the good memes about how important it is to the entire equity market. But we do have what can count as a larger degree top in place for the cycle wave 3 back here in October, but we held a corrective move down as a possible alt wave 4. Now, off that low from the end of November, we only got a corrective move up. So at the time, we were concerned with the possible start to a C wave down. We even had what could count as a possible 5 down as a leading diagonal. But that was also the possible green support, even though this was only 3 waves up. Maybe that was wave 1 of an ending diagonal for this green 5th of 5. Which is an extension of this white 5 of the parentheses wave 5 to get one more push up into the 240 to 250 region for NVIDIA. So it held that possible support, got what could have been a corrective bounce and something more bearish, and then pushed a little bit higher, and then pushed even higher from that, getting over this high from the possible yellow B wave. Now that also could have made a possible 5 waves up, even though this was pretty much a double bottom. But we didn't hold the ideal support for this to be something further along in more bullish off of the green. And then breaking under that went down to almost make a new low, but basically held nominally higher than this November low. So technically still valid as maybe a 1-2 start to an ending diagonal. Or maybe even a leading diagonal here, and then a very, very deep retrace. So not the most reliable bullish structure from here, but again, it didn't break down into the start of anything more bearish, and has since recovered and then held what was that same support region that we wanted to see hold back in January, held here. So as long as the 186s in the 179 region hold off of this February 17th low, the stance here in NVIDIA leans more to the bullish case. It doesn't have a clean subwave count as far as the exact path that would take it up above 210 on its way towards a possible higher high in the 240 to 250 region. But 212 is a nominal higher high, and that's really all that it needs in terms of a minimal completion of that green alt 5th. But it does lean more towards that as long as those recent supports hold. So with